Hi everybody, Greg Ellis again, running for Rochester Public School Board. Today's podcast, we're going to talk a little bit about levies and referendums. I don't think it's a secret that during the last referendum that the district proposed, I was totally against it. I had kind of seen the way the district was going about spending the taxpayer dollars and very much questioning it. One of the caveats to that is they did not bring up the fact that the state legislature heard the call from Greater Minnesota that said we needed additional funding to do the job. They heard that call. They provided Greater Minnesota school districts an additional $2 million. Never discussed about in the referendum. And guess what? Look at where we are now. We got $2 additional million. And in the last 6 months, we've already heard from the leadership of the district, the superintendent in particular, we need more money. We ran out. And they claim that it's due to special ed funding. Well, guess what? While the funding model itself and the equation to calculate per pupil funding is difficult at best to understand, it really doesn't change. We've known all along how much money we were going to receive for an individual student in this district. So it's not shocking to me. And once again, I'm going to say, looks like I might have been right on that last referendum, which, oh, by the way, barely passed. But now, the school board just recently went behind closed doors, not to talk about building one additional school, but, oh, by the way, school board chair, Ms. Marvin, made a little oops before they recessed, and now we're looking at 2 new schools. Just as a side note, in the year 2020, we will have paid off the bonding for the Gibbs Elementary School and the Century High School. That provides an additional $31 million. Yeah, I'm going to say that one more time. $31 million in unspent revenue coming into this district. But they're still considering putting a levy/referendum on the ballot to pay for 2 new schools. Why do we need that? So let's talk about that for just a brief second. In 2020, whether a referendum/levy passes or not, the district still has $31 million. The construction for said school, or schools as we're being told now, can't begin until 2020. So, construction would still complete on time, regardless if a levy/referendum, whatever they're going to call it, was approved or not. So we have the money. There again, not sure what 2 new schools or even 1 new school will cost, but I bet you we're going to find out real soon. Something for everybody to consider about when you're voting for the next school board member. How are we going to spend your tax dollars? How are we going to be good stewards of your funds? My name's Greg Ellis. I'm running for Rochester Public School Board. I'm going to leave you again with one of my favorite lines, Albert Einstein. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. My opponent is part of the inside crew. They've been doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. I think it's time for somebody new with a new vision, a new set of eyes, and somebody who's willing to move this district in the right direction. I'm Greg Ellis. I ask for your vote on November 6th. We'll talk to you soon.